Hello everyone. Today we will start with social and political life. Chapter 1, Constitution and Need for Law. Students, I will ask you some questions. Imagine, what if there exist no traffic rules? Cricket played without any guidelines, school working without principal, and country without a leader. We can't imagine our lives without rules. These rules or laws are called the basic laws. These laws are superior to all the laws of the country. Our constitution reflects the idealism and philosophy of freedom movement. Constitution signifies independence. It includes the way a country is to be governed. Constituent Assembly, elected on the basis of adult franchise, framed the Constitution of India. On 26 November 1949, the members put their signatures to Constitution as finally passed. The Constitution came into force on 26 January 1950. It has two main functions. It provides a basic guidelines for how a government must function and also lays down principles that all countrymen must agree upon. Why do we require these fundamental legal documents? Every organization or society needs certain rules and regulations for smooth functioning. Constitution defines the nature of a country. It prevents misuse of power by people's representatives. The set of principles that were important are considered as laws, and age-old traditions and customs like dowry were prohibited by passing acts. Ideals before a nation. Ideals are standard of perfection that we aimed to achieve. Our constitution wants to achieve these ideals. It starts with the preamble. A preamble means an introduction in which the purpose of constitution is mentioned. Now we would understand the real meaning of every single word of preamble. First ideal is sovereignty. It technically means self-governing state. India is a free country from all external dominance, power and authority. Then is secular. Secular literally means not connected with any religious or spiritual matter. Constitution does not officially promote any one religion as the country's religion. That means all citizens, irrespective of their religious belief, are equal before the law of land. Third one is socialist. Constitution has provisions to promote social and economic equality of India. It prevents social inequality or discrimination on the basis of caste, creed, color, education and gender. Fourth is republic. Republic country is one in which the head of the nation, that is the president, is elected by the people. Our president is not a hereditary ruler like the British monarch. Fifth is democratic. India has a democracy. People of India elect their government at all the levels by the method of universal adult franchise. This is the preamble of India that we all together solemnly resolved. You can read it again. What is the meaning of word fundamental? It means base or foundation that is important or necessary. There are 6 fundamental rights that are essential for development of individual. Indian Constitution is the world's lengthiest written constitution that has many articles, parts and schedules. So, fundamental rights are contained in part 3 under article 14 to 30 in the Indian Constitution. These rights are inviolable. Now we are going to understand all these rights one by one. First, right to equality. According to our constitution, all citizens will be equally protected by the laws of the country. All persons are equal before law. Then is cultural and educational right. Constitution protects religious and cultural rights of the religious minorities. They have right to preserve their language, script and culture. They can even establish and maintain educational institutions by their own. Right to freedom. Our constitution has given right to freedom to every citizen. Under it, a citizen has right to freedom of speech and expression, right to form association, right to move, reside freely in any part of India, practice any occupation or profession and assemble without arms. Then, right to constitutional remedies. If citizen thinks that their fundamental rights have been violated, they can move to Supreme or High Court to restore their rights. Right against exploitation. It prohibits trafficking. Trafficking means a form of slavery in which individuals perform forced labor and involuntary child labor. Right to freedom of religion is secularism that we have already discussed.